for the zipper, we have 24-inch zippers for our onesie, but you need to shorten it because our pattern calls for a 22-inch. So we're going to measure from the very base of the zipper teeth up 2.5 inches. So we're actually going to shorten it a little more. I'm just going to mark it here so that you can see it. We are going to set our sewing machine at a zigzag stitch, and we're going to zigzag over that, and then just about a 1/2 inch underneath, we're just going to cut off this end of our zipper. If you want, you can wait till after you're finished putting the zipper into your garment before you trim it off, or you can trim it off after you've secured the end. So it's like we're making a new stop, a new zipper stop up here. We'll set up our machine so that it has the very widest zigzag you can make. You've got to make it all the way to the top. Then you've got to take your stitch length down below the satin stitch so that there's only like 2 little rungs on there. It's barely going to be moving. And you'll just set right where I made the mark. I'm going to put my zipper underneath the foot. I'm going to make sure the line on the middle of the number 1 foot is lined up right in the middle of my zipper. And then I'm going to very carefully, and if I've got it set to walk too much, you can even drop your feed dogs, but I want it to move just slightly. So I'm going to go back and forth, and I'm just going to use my hand wheel to do this, or you can just be careful and not go too many times. You want to go about 7 or 8 times back and forth, and you can make it just go by pushing on the foot pedal. Then you're going to take this out, you'll cut your threads, and you'll tie a knot in the 2 top threads, just a square knot, so left over right, right over left. And then I'm just going to trim that off close, so that's not going to come undone. And you can do the same thing on the other side. This is an easy way to shorten your zipper. You can do it by hand, but it's a lot faster to do it just with machine. And you might not even really need to tie the knots off, but it keeps the threads from coming undone. Now that I've got that sewn right where I marked it, I'm going to go down about a 1/2 inch, and because this is a plastic, you can use your non-shears, but I'm just going to use this because I don't have the others here right now. We're going to just trim it off like that. Now, when you unzip it, it's not going to fall off the end because I have this secured. And that is shortening your zipper.